Welcome back to the most exciting day we've had yet from Prodigy Greek. I know this is a video, and I know that it's hard at the beginning to just fast forward, so I'm keeping you in anticipation by revealing slowly what we're going to do. That's probably killing you. Or you're just super annoyed. So let's begin. How was your weekend? How was your day? Oh, I'm just kidding. Let's begin. Okay. Now, the first thing we're going to do is write out everything we've learned so far on a fresh sheet. We can do this together. So, let's start with line 1. And write en arche epoeiasen ho theos. I'll write it in nice, easy print to read. Epoeiasen ho theos. And then, ton uranon kai tengain. You could think of this like the most exciting quiz you've ever had. And that is verse 1. And then verse 2 is here. He, dege. If you didn't know it was rhyming, you probably didn't hear it until right now. But the Greek rhyme scheme is a little different. Oratos. Should just wait until I'm done writing all this. Hedege hein aoratos kai akadaskiuastos kai akadaskiuastos. Kai akadaskiuastos. And then kai skodos epano tes abuso. Notice I'm writing without any punctuation, because the original Greek probably did not have any punctuation. When I say probably, I mean it didn't. Punctuation is added later to help us kind of divide things. And the Spirit of God. Next line. Okay. En arche epoeiasen ho theos, ton uranon kai tengain. Hedege hein aoratos, kai akadaskiuastos, kai skodos epano tes abuso, kai pneuma theou epe ferreto epano tu hudatos. Okay. Poem format. The more you listen to it, the better you'll get at hearing it. But the Greeks, they have a language which lends itself well to writing poetry. If you don't do poetry like Dr. Seuss or Mother Goose, the rhyme schemes aren't quite as loose. So if you know what to listen for, though, you'll start to see the rhyme scheme all over the place. If you've heard of the Iliad or the Odyssey, these are epic poems that tell very large, grand, famous stories, some of the oldest stories in the history of the world, and they are all written in the ancient Greek rhyme scheme. Now, I've divided it so that we can see it a little easier. It's not a rhyme scheme that rhymes like Shakespeare or Mother Goose, like I said earlier. So I'll help you see some of what the rhyme is that's going on here. Okay, so here we have en and gen, tengen, or tengen, and arche epoeasen. Here I'll start to fill in some of these things. Epoeasen, en arche epoeasen, hotheos ton uranon kai tengen. Let's read that part again. En arche epoeasen hotheos ton uranon kai tengen. I put God at the end of the line here because he's kind of the most important concept. And actually, this last part, kai pneuma theou epe ferreto epano ton hudatos, or tu hudatos, I would put at the end, I would put all this in one line also, except I can't write it small enough really. So anyway, okay, so. Also notice here that we have an os at the beginning and at the very end. En arche epoeasen hotheos, ton uranon kai tengen. Hede ge, hen, oh, here's our hen again, oratos, and here's our os. Now I'm going to get out my color palette so we can see this in different colors. I'm going to put all the os endings here in yellow. Actually, I'm going to do the oses in red because it sticks out a little bit better. Os, 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 os. I know what you're thinking. Don't the words just end in os? Yes, they do. But they are positioned strategically so that they fit well and complement each other. Okay, so en arche epoeasen hotheos ton uranon kai tengen. Hede ge hen oratos kai akadaskiuastos kai skodos epano tes abuso. And here we have this O and O ending here. Epano tes abuso kai pneuma theo epe ferreto epano tu hudatos. And so the O sound is going with the os sound, oratos, kadaskiuastos, epano, abuso, theo, epe ferreto, epano, hudatos, theos. So there's a lot of this sound going on. O, 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 kai panuma theou or theo. I guess we could say either. Kai pneuma theou. Maybe if we say pneuma theou, taking into account a little bit more of the E. Kai pneuma theou, epe ferreto, epe kai pneuma theou epe ferreto, epano tu hudatos. So maybe we have a new sound over there. Kai pneuma theou epe ferreto epano tu hudatos. Maybe it's epano. Epe ferreto epano tu hudatos. He de ge, he de ge. Kai akadaskiuastos, kai skodos epano tes abuso, kai pneuma theou, epe ferreto epano tu hudatos. So we have a lot of this A sound at the beginning, depending on how you break it up. Perhaps I should put this kai earlier. In arche, epoeasen hotheos, ton uranon, kai tengen. Hede ge, hein, there's the A sound again, oratos, kai akadaskuastos, kai skodos epano tes abuso, kai peniuma theou epe phereto, epano tu hudatos. We also have some of these ep words being put together. I will use, let's see here, running out of colors. Can't use black, how about white? Ta-da! Akadaskuastos. Well, here we have the ska and the ska. Akadaskuastos, kai skodos, epano ta tes abuso. So O and O. Kai peniuma theo, epe phereto, epano tu hudatos. Oh yes, I wanted to point out the eps. Ep. Here, I'll go ahead and circle those. In arche, epoeasen ho theos, ton uranon kai ten gain, hede gain hen a oratos, kai akadaskuastos, kai skodos, epano tes abuso, kai peniuma theou, epe phereto, epano tu hudatos. And so we have epe phereto, epano, and epoeasen. This is a way of making something past tense. This is something that we say is upon, and then epe phereto is to be brought forth, or to be moved upon. And so they're using a few different forms of this ep word, as well as a large conglomeration of other sounds, to make it so that it has a nice little beat. So what you need to do now is memorize this whole section, but memorize it in the rhyme scheme, broken up approximately according to these lines. If you have a particular way you like to do it differently, then you're more than welcome to experiment with it and find your own sounds that rhyme. For now, I recommend this. Let's see. Ton uranon kai ten gain. Hede ge hein a oratos. Oratos. So repeat after me. In arche epoeasen ho theos. In arche epoeasen ho theos. Ton uranon kai ten gain. Ton uranon kai ten gain. Hede ge hein a oratos. Kai akadaskuastos. Kai skodos epano tes abuso. Again, kai skodos epano tes abuso. Kai pneuma theo epe phereto epano tu hudatos. Connecting the very first line to the very last line, also in the center. And that is a pretty detailed explanation of the rhyme scheme from Genesis, chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. Can I make a smiley face? Yeah, here we go. Smiley face right in the center. Great job. Memorize it. No new words today, just a brand new concept. Great work.